everybody. I was talking to my brother yesterday, and he requested that I start doing a explanatory video or explanatory videos about my training, why I'm doing what I'm doing, to share with you a little bit about the objectives of it. So today, I just got done on the rower and the bike doing some long, slow, sustainable conditioning. Reason I'm doing this is because based off my main goal, which is to get overall stronger, particularly with the barbell movements, like a back squat and my deadlift, things like that. I think it complements it very well because when I do strength work, it's short, very hard efforts with heavy weight. And the slow, long, sustainable stuff complements it because it just promotes more aerobic, long, sustainable adaptations. And that carries over because it allows me to actually do more strength work when I'm doing my training with heavy loads, because I have more capacity to be able to handle more volume, which actually helps me get stronger in the long term, build muscle, all that stuff. So today what I did was I got on the rower for the first 10 minutes and I tried to hold a pace. After that 10 minutes, I hopped on the bike, did the same thing, 10 minutes, tried to hold a consistent pace. And I was trying to go for 30 minutes total. And so after my 10-minute effort on both machines, I went back through another round of 5 minutes, which equals 30 minutes total. I've been doing this for probably a month and a half to 2 months. And what I mean by that is I'm doing that exact training of 30 minutes rowing and biking, evenly split between 15 minutes total. And my goal has been to slowly increase the speed or the pace each time I do that particular conditioning training. Well, when I started, I was probably on the rower doing about a 2:30 pace per 500 meters, and now I'm down to 2:20. I've been slowly taking 1 second down at a time every time I get onto the, or do this training, this conditioning. The same thing with the bike. I started at like a 58 per kilometer pace, and I'm slowly working up to almost 70 now. If you're not familiar with that, just know that I'm slowly speeding up my pace, which has been good because that means I'm getting bigger and bigger capacity and able to hold higher and higher speeds. I forgot to mention one little detail. Some of you might be wondering at what intensity I was working at there. My goal is to be holding about, if I had a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, the most difficult thing I could do, and 1 being very, very easy. I'm trying to be about a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Reason for that is because I think that's what's most sustainable for me in regards to managing my overall stress of my training week, so I can be sustainable over time, like for years and years. And honestly, I think that 60, essentially it's like 60 or 70% of my effort is going to give me the adaptations I need. I don't need to go to a 9 or a 10 out of 10 every time I train. I may do that if I want to compete and I'm getting close to a competition, but for right now, I'm just trying to build overall general capacity and strength. And so when I get on the bike and the rower doing this conditioning, I think that 60 to 70% allows me to have the adaptation. And here's the thing. I think if you picked any intensity, as long as I can continue to increase my speed or my time frame, any variable increases while I'm staying at the same quote-unquote perception of difficulty, then that means by definition I'm actually increasing my capacity. So because I've been holding about a 6 or 7 out of 10, and I'm still slowly increasing my speed, and it still feels like a 6 or a 7 out of 10, I know that I'm improving. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in as to what intensity I'm working at. Now, some of you may be asking, why are you increasing your speed? It's like, well, you just want to pick at least one variable to progress with over time. So I could have just increased my time frame instead of increasing my speed. Could have kept my speed consistent and just added minutes going from 30 minutes to 32 minutes and then 35 minutes, so on and so forth. But I like that because I can keep the 30-minute time frame the same, so I kind of know how long I have before the girls wake up to get it done. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say was I'm also doing it because it's just generally good for health, you know, to do some conditioning, some aerobic training. It's good for, I won't go into the science, but it's just good. It's healthy to do some long, sustainable stuff. It also helps me burn more calories and have generally more physical activity in my week. So if you like this, if you want me to do more and explain some of my training that I'm doing, please comment and like it. Thank you.